Hello Internet, day 225 of my Vlog 365 challenge. Martin here. I did used to start with Martin here. This is my second attempt at doing this vlog, only because my phone storage ran out and I got 2 minutes and something in and it went, can no longer record. Great. And I was pondering at the start of the last one whether I used to say Martin here, but clearly I do because I naturally just did that. Anyway, Friday. I've got burps now, I do apologise. I just took a swig of drink as I was about to start record, so I've got a good voice, and then I had to cough, and then I started again, and now I feel like I've got a bit of trap in, but we'll motor through. I'm not doing this again, I'm not starting this again. So it's been a much more productive Friday, although I did have to spend a couple of hours at the garage today, because my service warning light came on Wednesday on the drive back, and I took it in today, and I had a look, and just the inspection cost me nearly 50 quid. Apparently I need a new set of I need one new glow plug. It's a diesel, so yes, I think that's about right. And apparently, if you're going to do one, you might as well do them all because they're all similar age, and it's an absolute faff. And it's going to cost me hundreds of pounds. So that I've got to look forward to. Although I'm going to get a couple of quotes from a couple of garages just to really make sure that I'm not being ripped off and all this sort of jazz. But that's the thing I need. I'm hoping that my amount of mileage will calm down slightly in the next few months. And then that'll ease things up a bit as well. Other than that, yeah, being quite productive. One of the things I was going to talk about, and I'm only going to briefly mention it, is I had a bit of a phone interview for a project. I saw it advertised that it's for a very unique radio-based project, and I sent off an email and updated, tweaked my CV for it, sent it off. Got an email back 10 minutes later saying, "Great, cool. Can we interview you? You know, would you fancy a Skype or a phone call?" And I had that earlier today. Really buzzing by the end of it. So who knows? Might be quite cool because I've got what I saw referred to recently when I was having conversations with somebody as a portfolio career, where you have lots of little things putting together into a full-time type career. What others may call freelancing, because as well as teaching at ARU, Home County Community Media, schools radio, because I'm looking at relaunching that slightly, and all these things come together into a portfolio. So that'll be really interesting and exciting, and I'm looking forward to that. This weekend I'm because the weather's looking a bit miserable as well, so I'm probably not going to go out and about. But this weekend I'm looking at just cracking down on all my volunteering stuff, getting ahead of the game with all that, but also doing some more of my project type things. There's some grants I want to look to, and I need to get going on a new project. Actually, I don't think I've announced it, so I will announce it. Actually, I've just remembered that's the other two meetings I had on Wednesday. So I talked about one of the meetings. The other two meetings one of them was with a lady who runs over 50 development work-based projects, employability type projects in Dunstable, Houghton Regis area. I've known about her for a while. We've met up a few times. No, this is the first time we've probably met up, but we've bumped into each other, what I mean is. And she's really keen to work with me on some projects aimed at retiree age, or those that are coming up to retirement or just retired. And looking at me delivering sort of digital skills and possibly media type stuff, which would be quite cool. If that comes off, I've said I'm happy to support it. We talked about grants and outcomes and all this sort of stuff. So hopefully she'll bring it together and that'll be cool. And then my other thing was schools radio, sort of related, was about what's called the Culture Challenge. And Culture Challenge is now launching in Milton Keynes. It was a Bedford project, sort of then became a bit of Bedfordshire. They're still working to get full endorsement by Central Beds, and then they're working in Luton Way. But then it's now come across to Milton Keynes. So I went along to do a bit of networking, find out, do a bit of updates. And that's prompted me to think about relaunching schools radio, especially for the summer term, and that sort of stuff. So all that's looking rather cool. But that's what I'm doing this weekend, really, is just catching up with all that sort of stuff, and more bits of paperwork. And also having a bit of a relax as well. But that'll be it for now. Getting on to a longer vlog, and I never like having a massively long vlog. So I'll leave that there. Hopefully you've had a great week, and you're looking forward to a good weekend.